Welcome to another video of Microsoft Excel, where we're going to learn about VLOOKUP and indirect function both together. Well, as there are no functions together as VLOOKUP and indirect, so what we're going to use is maybe use indirect, or maybe it's better if we use if function together. Well, that will make it indirect, okay? Or if you want to see indirect, you can see indirect. That is right over here, okay? And you can see that it opens up, okay? So we're gonna go through them one by one. So for the past couple of videos, I've been making some VLOOKUP and other functions together, but now I'm gonna show you indirect and VLOOKUP function. So let's start off with the VLOOKUP. So as we already know what VLOOKUP is, so in the formula bar we can search for VLOOKUP or just type in VLOOKUP. From here you can see right here. So as we know that VLOOKUP is the type of function what we use to find or look up the type of specific type of data in a range and put that as a resultant, okay? And what we're going to know about is also the indirect. So the indirect function helps in Microsoft Excel to return the reference specified by a text string. So references are immediately evaluated to display their contents. Use indirect when you want to change the reference to a cell within the formula without changing the formula itself. So let's go to them one by one. So let's start off with this sheet again, and now you can see that there are some more datas right over here, which is Marcus, Anna, Hebrew, Gilbert, and Rosie. Okay, so let's start off with VLOOKUP first. We know how we can use VLOOKUP if you've seen the previous videos. So I'm gonna do is type in equal VLOOKUP, my bad, VLOOKUP, click on tab, and let's say Marcus here. Now press comma, table array. This should be like this, comma again, and I'm gonna search for the invested one. So Marcus has 3,62,623, and now I'm gonna do is type in false and press enter, and then you will see that the exact type of data appears up. But what we're here to learn is we're gonna search if, okay? So we're gonna do it with if function. So there are some changes what we need right here, okay? So first off, what we're gonna do here is search for this, okay? So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the data first, okay? As I selected the data, which is Marquise right over here, so I'm gonna do right here is press in comma, okay, comma, and then I'm gonna do is use another function or another formula which is really popular in Microsoft Excel, which is the if function. So I'm gonna do is if, and now we're gonna do is click on or select, okay, the logical test. Okay, so I'm gonna select the logical test. So the logical test is, let's say, Arnold and Kevin. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is select on this one, Kevin. Okay, Kevin, which is right here is 01, okay, 01 comma equals, let's say, we'll put on double quotation, and let's say if it's equal to Marquise, okay, let's say Marquise, double quotation again to close it, and then comma again, okay. So I'm gonna do is let's select value if true. So I'm gonna select the value, okay. Let's say the whole thing right over here, okay, which is right here, and then comma again. My bad. Let's select the first sets of column. Let's say this one, comma, and then value false, okay, right over here. And then we're gonna do is, as this is done, my bad, close the parentheses, and I'm gonna do is table array, okay. I'm gonna select the table array from right over here, my bad, as I used if right here. Now I'm gonna do is table array, okay. Let's say select the table array, or maybe not use the array. So I'm gonna do right here, okay, let's do one thing. We can also select the whole thing as range right over here, and then close the parentheses, and then I'm going to select the table array another time. Let's say A2 C14, okay, comma, and now what I'm gonna do is range lookup, or maybe do nothing, press OK. You can see that there is some problems with the formula, so I'm gonna do is just hit enter. My bad, let's do this. I need to select value if true, okay, opening or closed parenthesis, my bad, I forgot to open the parentheses, which is 01, and then close FL, and then comma. This should be comma right here, and then we're gonna, okay, my bad, now I'm gonna select the table array right over here. Let's say C14, okay, not here but outside of this. Marquees, this should be not like this, but okay, value if true. So the value if true is, let's just say marquees, okay, let's just select this cell, okay, let's say this is this one, D3 L3 is equal to 09, okay, FL, or maybe like marquees, whatever you want to select, just select on it, close the parentheses, or maybe go out a bit, and then select the table array, okay, close the parenthesis. This should not be like this, but most of the time it's working. Okay, now it's gonna work. Okay, so after you select on it, and now what we're gonna do is select on the range. This always doesn't do like this. Okay, now as it's quite done, so I'm gonna do is select on the table array again, A2 double quotation, or my bad, A2 to C14, C14, close it, comma. Now I'm gonna do is column index number. So let's say as it is for Marquise or Kevin, okay, so let's say 427, which is the investment, so let's say 3, okay, close the parenthesis and then just hit enter, and now you can see 427 appears right up here, okay, because that is how you can use Vlookup function by using if function, or you can also use just a basic one, which is equal Vlookup, and then just select the lookup value. So let's say Rusty, and then comma, table array should be the whole, this one, comma, again, column index number. What we're going to search for Rusty is deposit, which is 3,161. So I'm going to select 2, and then comma again, then lookup range, let's say exact match, and then just hit enter, and you can see 3,161 opens just right up, and you don't even have to worry a lot, okay. So this is how you can use the Vlookup functions, okay. Now what we're going to search or do is the indirect function. So let's start off with equal indirect, let's say indirect, okay. So reference text, let's say Hebrew, okay. So how the indirect works is that it directs a cell or a type of data, and then just puts on the data which it has, which is directed to. So let's start off by using the function by equal indirect, okay, open tab. Now a reference text, okay. Now let's say, my bad, let's say this one, which is 010, okay. I'm gonna select this one, It's gonna be this one, okay? Delete this. Indirect 8. Okay, now I'm gonna just press enter, and you can see that this is Anna. Why is it Anna? So as on O10 it's Anna. So as you can see that the indirect function uses this same data which is right over here, and this cell also directed it to O10, which is the coordinate O10, which is Anna. You can see O10 right over here, okay? So this is how indirect functions work in Microsoft Excel. So you can use those functions too. Let's say now I'm going to use VLOOKUP right now. So equal VLOOKUP. Okay, now I want the lookup value. So instead of the lookup value, I'm going to put in the formula of indirect. Indirect. Now I'm going to put the reference cell, which is this one, Anna. Close the parentheses. Now I'm going to do is comma. Now I'm going to select the table array. Okay, I select the table array, comma, column index I want to be investment. Okay, let's say 3, comma, and exact match. I'm gonna close the parentheses, hit enter, and you can see for Anna there is 41,531. You can see right over here. So you can see how VLOOKUP and indirect functions work in Microsoft Excel. So hope you understood everything, and thank you for watching this video.